Tim McCarthy, not a name that probably many of you are familiar with, but if I were to use the name Ronald Reagan, probably many of you, if not all of you, have heard that name. Why? Because he used to be the President of the United States. There was an interesting event that actually took place 40 years ago this week, and it was an event that took place just outside of the Hilton Hotel in Washington, D.C. in March of 1981, and it was an assassination attempt on President Reagan. John Hinckley was the man who took the shots, but Tim McCarthy played a key role in that day. You can look this up on pretty much any historical website and actually look up the details of Ronald Reagan's assassination attempt. But what was very interesting about Tim McCarthy was that he was a Secret Service agent on duty that day and was assigned the task of being the front man for the president as he came out the main doors of the Hilton Hotel. And when you see the actual live video of this event, you'll see Tim McCarthy in a light blue suit just jump in front of the president and spread eagle, get his arms out as fast as he could and spread eagled in order to protect the president. And he ended up taking a shot to his lower chest, and he survived. Thank the Lord he survived. But he kind of became famous through that event for being a man that not only was trained as a Secret Service agent, but he actually had one of those moments that every Secret Service agent is trained for, but not everyone experiences, which is an attempt on the life of the president. And I found this story incredibly fascinating. I love American history, as many of you already know, but I find this story fascinating because when you understand the life of a Secret Service agent, their life is a life of training. Their life is a life of focus. Their life is a life of purpose. There's something to be said for the honor of a Secret Service agent and their desire to protect the president or those that they are assigned to at all costs. What I find interesting is that there's a description in an article I read many years ago about the heart or the mindset of a Secret Service agent. And when you actually hear about this description, many of these historians and authors will actually say that the beginnings of the mindset of a Secret Service agent actually began when they were very young. The protective instincts of those around them were very strong. Most Secret Service agents scored very high in protective instincts. Why is this important for us to know today on a day like Good Friday? Well, 2,000 years ago, there was somebody else that took the bullet of the enemy and spread-eagled for you. He spread-eagled on a cross and suffered the most violent and brutal deaths through Roman crucifixion. Jesus Christ died for you. He took the bullet that was rightfully located or directed at somebody else, you, but he took it for you. The enemy tried to take you down and tried to make the connection point between divinity and humanity impossible, but Jesus spread-eagled, died a torturous death, went into the grave, and what we're going to talk about a little bit more on Sunday is that he rose again. He resurrected. And I'm just so grateful today that Jesus spread-eagled on that cross 2,000 years ago. While we know Tim McCarthy today from the folklore of that amazing event 40 years ago, what I'm so grateful for today is that we get to celebrate an even more spectacular event that took place 2,000 years ago. Church, I want to encourage you, reflect on what Jesus did for you today. Reflect on the sacrifice. Reflect on his goodness. Reflect on his forgiveness. And never forget that moment where Jesus spread-eagled to take the bullet for you. Have a very blessed and just reflective Good Friday. And we'll see you Sunday, church.